Well, breaking with tradition, I'm going to say hello and welcome, and especially to all those who are joining us on Zoom. I know of one person who's joining from California. Trusty Misha. Okay. Homage to the Buddha. Homage to all the Dharmas. Homage to the Immaculate Sangha. In here is a container of the cremated remains of Reverend Sido, which later we're going to put in the stupa. In this mini stupa, there's some ashes of Reverend Sido, which will be lodged permanently on our founder shrine to my left. You can get that back up. Master Sido was particularly wanting his cremated remains to be lodged here at Telford Priory, his place of training, home, place of teaching for 23 years. And this rather heavy container here will be sprinkling down in the bottom garden after this ceremony and the interment of the ashes. This ceremony of remembrance, honouring, venerating the memory and the teaching and the undying nature of Reverend Sido Kenaway, and the merit is dedicated to all beings without exception, in all places and in all times.
The scripture of great wisdom. When one with deepest wisdom of the heart
that is beyond discriminative thought. The Holy Lord, great Kansei Bosatsu, knew that the skandhas 5 were, as they are, in their self-nature, void, unstained, and pure. O Shariputra, form is only pure, pure is all form. There is then nothing more than this. For what is form is pure, and what is pure is form. The same is also true of all sensation, thought, activity, and consciousness. O Shariputra, here all things are pure, for they are neither born nor do they wholly die. They are not stained, nor yet immaculate, increasing not, decreasing not. O Shariputra, in this pure there is no form, sensation, thought, activity, or consciousness, no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, no form, no taste, sound, color, touch, or objects, vision none, no consciousness, no knowledge, and no sign of ignorance, until we come to where old age and death have ceased, and so has all extinction of old age and death. For here there is no suffering, nor yet again is there accumulation, nor again annihilation, nor an eightfold path, no knowledge, no attainment. In the mind of the Bosatsu, who is truly one with wisdom great, the obstacles dissolve, and going on beyond this human mind, he is nirvana. All the Buddhas, true of present, past and future, they are all, because upon great wisdom they rely, the perfect and most high enlightenment. The Prajna Paramita one should know to be the greatest mantra of them all, the highest and most peerless mantra too, a layer of all pain great wisdom is. It is the very truth, no falsehood here. This is the mantra of great wisdom here. O Buddha, going, going, going on beyond, and always going on beyond, always becoming Buddha. Hail, hail, hail.
When we think sincerely, we find that birth and death are cyclic, as are cold and heat. Now this one, Ho'on Saido, has realized that everything is transient, impermanent, passing, and is now in his true home, at peace. True peace can be found in this world of flux. In quietude, we know. Anybody can know this. In the presence of this pure-hearted congregation, which in Buddhism means everything, everywhere, all beings, we are going to recite the names of the 10 great Buddhas. Please recite with me or listen intently with intention for the enlightenment of all beings without exception.
The completely pure
Buddha,
Buddha itself.
the complete Buddha, who has been rewarded for his previous training. Shakyamuni Buddha, one of the many Buddhas who has appeared in many worlds. Maitreya Buddha, who will appear in the future. All the Buddhas in all directions and in the three worlds. The great and excellent Avalokita Scripture. Holy Manjushri Bodhisattva, the great and kind Avalokita Bodhisattva, the great and kind Avalokiteshvara, all the Bodhisattvas and ancestors, the Scripture of great wisdom.
We are now going to recess, which means leave, to the stupa where these cremated remains are to be placed. And if we can do it in a respectful and quiet type way, that will be good. And if you can remember where you left your shoes, you can leave by that exit. And I hope that all works out. And we will reconvene out there. And Carolyn, whoever's assisting her, will give you a stick of incense lit. And after I've placed the ashes in the stupa, we're going to walk around the building. And it's very traditional, actually, that you would be carrying, as a way of offering, and a candle, lit candle, incense and flowers. However, we decided it was probably better just to have lit incense, and then you can offer a candle and a flower onto the stupa. So that gives you a little bit of orientation. And it's very traditional to circumambulate, that means walk around, honouring a stupa. It's often 3 times, but I wanted to include, for practical reasons as well as spiritual ones, include the whole house, because really the stupa is outside, but it's inside as well. So I'll leave you at that. So we will go. Guard and protect this place for eternity. We venerate the relics of the Buddha. just so you know, these are plumbing parts, and very typically Reverend Sider. He used everything. He knew his plumbing parts very well. So that secures that there. So we're going to reset process. I'll leave the procession so you know the way. We'll clear a few chairs out of the way. And we'll be chanting what's called the adoration of the Buddha's relics for as long as it takes for us to get round and get back. And to offer the incense. So it's going to be a few repetitions, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Adoration of the Buddha's relics. Homage to the relics of the Buddha of which is true, is
You have to direct operations from the barracks.
Is for mine, which is unchanging, great wisdom. Let us take eternally
Anywhere.
to the Buddha, to the Buddha, to the Buddha. Homage to the relics of the Buddha of merit all. Homage to the body of truth, which is truth itself, and the Stupa for the world of the Dhamma for our present body.
Have to go with what we've got here. Go with what we've got in there.
Through the excellent power of Buddha, we realize truth. Let us do only good things for all living things, that we may possess the true light. Let us do only pure deeds, that we may enter the peaceful mind, which is unchanging, great wisdom. Let us take homage eternally to the Buddha, to the Buddha, to the Buddha. Homage to we realize truth. Let us do only good things for all living things, that we may possess the true mind. Let us do only pure deeds, that we may enter the peaceful mind, which is unchanging, great wisdom. Let us pay homage eternally to the Buddha, to the Buddha, to the Buddha. Homage to the relics of the Buddha, of merit all. Homage to the body of truth, which is truth itself, and a stupa for the world, of the Dharma for a present body. Through the merits of the Buddha, the truth enters into us, and we enter the truth. Through the excellent power of Buddha, we realize truth. Let us do only good things for all living things, that we may possess the true mind. Let us do only good deeds, that we may enter the peaceful mind, which is unchanging, great wisdom. Let us pay homage eternally to the Buddha, to the Buddha, to the Buddha. Homage to the relics of the Buddha, of merit all. Homage to the body of truth, which is truth itself, and a stupa for the world, of the Dharma for a present body. Let us pay homage eternally to the Buddha, to the Buddha, to the Buddha.
I think that we have to make that noise.
The Dharma body of the Buddha cannot be seen so long as one is within duality, for it is beyond birth and death, filling all things. We have recited scriptures and made offerings in honor of David Howenside, O Kenaway, an ordinary person who found the way to integrity and compassion, and was a teacher and friend to us all. He trained at Throstle Hole and Shasta Buddhist abbeys, and continued to train steadfastly wherever he went. By living an ordinary daily life, he offered the benefits to all beings. He made Telford Buddhist Priory a place of refuge, and so we gather here to inter his ashes in the Stupa, to remember him and to show our gratitude for his life and his teachings. Homage to all the Buddhas in all worlds. Homage to all the Bodhisattvas in all worlds. Homage to the scripture of great wisdom.
The last three tunes after these are the full stop at the end of the ceremony, and we bow in three directions: left, right and centre, which means thank you for everything and everybody. Is that right? Yeah. Good. This is quite a gathering, both in terms of time and space. Today we have here Richard. Where's Richard? There's Richard, who was a young playmate with Reverend Sido. They used to build camps together, and I understand with running water. And we have our venerable neighbours from there. Hands up. So near and far in time, and we have a medium space. Do you see that house over there with the white gable? That is somebody's home, isn't it, Liz? This is Liz.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yes, that's Liz and Simon are here. Simon, yeah, who you bow every morning in this direction, don't you?
Yes, perfectly.
And we have a monk from Wales, monks from Leicester, and from Northumberland. Did I miss anything? Oh. We're all from over, and Reverend Master Andrews from Cambridge. So that covers space and time, doesn't it? So I'll ask that we process those who are able and want to process down there to the lower garden in quiet. How does it say quietude? Quietude. Quietude. I think it's pronounced. Quietude. It means informally but not chatting. Because it's an occasion to sprinkle Reverend Sido's ashes that are there, the remains of them, and also to plant a tree, an apple tree, and maybe there'll be more trees to come as other people pop up. And put your ashes in here. So I didn't mention everywhere that you came from, but I'm staying here until I get popped in there. That's my commitment. So please do feel free. We go down and do the deed. Lead the way because I've stopped. It's a bit odd. He's looking at this. Without Karen and Dave, I'm going to embarrass you. Would you mind? Come here. This place would not be. She and me have moved, and especially Karen, moved and shaken, and here we are. There's a space here for you. There's going to be more trees, as you see, and they're not going to be any higher than Duncan. These two stretch back to my time when I was a prior in Reading, Berkshire. So, have you eaten the others? So much. This is rather reminiscent of burying a body, but this is what you do when you do a full body burial. But this is not a body, this is a living tree. Which to the Buddha. Which to the Buddha. Which to this. You can all be pleased, isn't it? So that's Karen, Di, John, Chris, wherever he may be. These are the guardians of the temple, trustees and trustees. Would you like to come and put some ashes in? Pass it round. Did I miss anybody else? Chris, we have the head of our order, international order, from Master Hario here with us today. And those who would like to sprinkle, you're most welcome to. Pass it between you. Just so Di, if you just pass it on around. Duncan perhaps could put some in, and so the rest of it, anywhere around here. Did I? So just pass it around, and anybody who'd like to put, I think, one shovel full, because there's a lot of people and limited oil. So please feel free.
No, I'm fine. Just stay
So
where
this
you
is
are,
the informal bit, and when you're done, we're going to recess. We'll walk up to the ceremony hall where we'll be watching a video, if you want to.
Plenty more earth for you. That's right in the bin. Yeah, we're going to cover the ashes up first. We're not going to stamp on the ashes. Round and cover these ashes up.